welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So first of all, it has been almost 2 months since I sat down and filmed a video. So if you guys don't follow me or you're not part of my channel, I recently had a baby who is now 6 weeks old, and I haven't been filming because obviously motherhood is a big job, and today is a special occasion because I'm testing out a really special makeup collection, as you could have seen by the title. Also, this is kind of such a random filming, but I really wanted to film this, and my uploading isn't going to be like it used to be, and timing to film and what I'm filming is going to be all over the place. So I do have a video that I'm going to film soon, which is my get ready with me, which is probably going to be about my birth story, because it was a bit of a crazy ride. But today we are talking about the Melt Cosmetics and the Universal Monsters collection. I'm such a big Universal Monsters fan. If you guys know me, know anything about my obsession of horror, and especially when it comes to Universal Monsters, they hold a very special place in my heart. I've been a fan for over 10 years. I have so many figurines. I have all of them on like Blu-ray, and yeah, just figurines is a massive part of my life. I have such a big collection. Most of it has been put away because of the baby stuff, which is totally fine. But you know, one day when I get a bigger place, they will be put out on display again. I have done a video of my figurine collection if you wanted to check that out, because then you'll be able to see all the monster figures that I have. But this is a dream collection of mine. Like, when I saw that one of my favorite makeup brands was doing a collection with some of my favorite horror characters, I literally freaked out, and I purchased as much as I can, but to be honest, it wasn't the most affordable collection. So when I show you guys the products, I'll put up pricing as well. There was quite a few things that I didn't get just because I really didn't need it. One issue that I did have as well was customs. I've never been charged customs before when I've ordered from Melt Cosmetics, because I've ordered a couple of things from them, like the Bailey Sarian collection, and I wasn't charged customs, but this time I was, and I was not very happy because it was a lot of money. And the fact that I already spent a bit of money on the collection, and I had to pay customs, I know that's not the brand's fault, but the fact that it's come all the way from America and I've never been charged customs before, it just really annoyed me. But anyway, the box itself, I'll show you guys. So the box is really cool. It's got like melt heart monsters and stuff like that, so that's a really nice addition. I'm not going to keep the box because it's so big and it's a bit unnecessary. It comes with this little card, which I am definitely going to keep because it's really awesome. So you've got Creature from the Black Lagoon, Bride of Frankenstein, Frankenstein's monster, because Frankenstein is the doctor. Yes, I am one of those people. And then we have Dracula, which is a bit of a different, it's a kind of like a generic Dracula, because Bela Lugosi, who is the Dracula, they do not have the rights to release images of him, I believe. So you have to have like a generic monster as opposed to the actual person who played Dracula. But anyway, this card is absolutely beautiful. On the back it tells you the 3 different items, part of the massive collection, and all the different things that you could get. Of course, I mentioned I didn't get everything because I am not supposed to be spending money anyway, but the fact that I got this collection was a very special thing for myself, because there was no way that I wasn't getting this collection. So I do believe it is limited edition, so there could be certain things on the website that's not available anymore. I know that there was one thing, which is the bag, which I picked up. This is absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to walk around London with this. It's a bit random, even though Halloween is coming up soon and I don't really go out much anymore with my baby, but we're changing that. We're gonna be taking this out soon. But this is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like a body bag style, which I never really wear, but the fact is that this bag and the detail is absolutely stunning, and you get 2 zip compartments, and I've seen like on the videos and stuff that it's quite a big like bag inside, and I don't really carry much with me because I do have a separate bag for baby stuff. But anyway, yeah, you get the 2 little chains here, and then you get a little chain, which is not a chain but like a charm or whatever, which has Universal Monsters on there, and on there it's like a little design of all the 3 kind of like monsters, of their kind of iconic things about them. So I'm very excited to try this. You could buy everything in the collection. I think it was like $250, which I was not spending, because again there were certain things that I didn't want. So let me show you guys bit by bit what I got. So in the first thing that I got, which was part of a bundle weirdly enough, is the Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein eyeshadow palette. So I am very excited to try this. This is the outer packaging, and the packaging itself is beautiful. Like it's plastic, which is totally fine, because I know, well, normally their palettes are not plastic, they're made of like cardboard or anything like that, but the design is absolutely stunning. It is so beautiful, and then the palette itself, if you haven't seen it, is stunning. I won't use this today because I have another palette that I am going to use, but this is going to come in an up and coming video, hopefully when I film something. And then you've got the design on the top here, which is beautiful. So this is the first thing, part of a bundle that you could get. The next thing is a setting powder, which I found quite weird that they released, because I would have thought something else would have been much better than a setting powder. But this is the She's Alive setting powder, and the box again is absolutely stunning. And then you've got the little design of the both monsters on the side, and then you've got this, which is so cute. For a second there I thought that was the Mummy, but I was like, no, that's Bride of Frankenstein, because Mummy is obviously part of Universal Monsters. But yeah, this is a setting powder in the shade She's Alive. I believe this is just a translucent setting powder, so I will be using this today. And then the other two items that I got, so I've got the Creature from the Black Lagoon eyeshadow palette, so I will be using this today. I'm only going to use one side, because if you guys can't tell, I still have a sty on my eye that I've had for over 2 months now, which I am getting removed next month. So yeah, this is the Creature from the Black Lagoon palette, and on the back you've got the different shades. And I do quite like the look of this palette, because you know, green is obviously representing the character, but the packaging, oh my god, like it's absolutely stunning. And then the shades themselves look beautiful. Like I've seen Teresa is Dead and use this collection, and I'm so excited. So yeah, I'll be using this today, and even though it is a tiny palette, it's stunning. And then you've got the different design here as well, like you've got the lady, and then you've got Gilman just at the bottom. But the packaging, it reminds me, like I think it was in the 70s or something like that, they had a 3D version of Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is freaking awesome. So it looks like a kind of 3D version. I need to kind of find a way to keep this collection really safe. Like I've still got the bubble wrap, and I've still got all of everything to kind of keep it safe. And then the last thing I have is a liquid lipstick, and this is the Dracula lipstick. So there was also a lip gloss and maybe like a lip gel or something that you could get, but I only wanted the liquid lipstick because I don't use like glosses and stuff like that. This is in the shade Thirst for Blood, and the packaging again on this is stunning. And you could also get a mascara which is in Dracula's kind of theme. Yeah, this design is absolutely stunning. So yeah, that's everything that I got in the collection, and we're going to use it today. So I'm going to start off with the setting powder, because as you can tell I have some makeup on already. I don't normally look like this, trust me, I do not. But yeah, this is a loose setting powder. I'm going to be very careful, because obviously setting powders can be very messy. Okay, so I'm just going to put some in the lid, and I am just going to take a small amount and I'm going to put it under my eyes. I am not the biggest fan of the Melt Cosmetics like setting powder like they had, kind of, I can't remember what it's called because my brain again does not work. The kind of luminous powder that they had, I did not like that at all. I kind of, is one of the only Melt Cosmetics products that I don't like. And I was kind of a bit hesitant to get this, but I was like, no, it's Bride of Frankenstein and she is my favourite monster. And I was just like, look, it's part of a bundle, I might as well just pick that up as well. And the packaging is stunning, so I'm just kind of putting this on everywhere and seeing how it works. I believe it's a mattifying powder as well, so if you don't like being matte, it's probably not for you. But I don't believe it's luminous, like it doesn't have a shimmer to it, or it doesn't have anything that kind of oh my god, very, very dusty. But yeah, it's very mattifying. I'm so cockney. So if you kind of, yeah, like I said, if you want to be mattified, and especially during the like winter times, it'll be perfect for that. So that's just a setting powder. It's nothing too crazy, and it is translucent, even though I believe it still has a bit of a tint to it, so it might not work for everybody, but it has made my skin look really soft and look quite smooth. So I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow palette now, but first I'm going to go in with a kind of base, and then we'll get onto it. So I just set my eye down with a P. Louise base. This is her Acid Rain. These are no longer available. I'm pretty sure this was done with Made by Mitchell. I should probably throw this away, but I barely use it just because my Urban Decay is my #1, but I've run out of it, so I haven't purchased one recently. But yeah, let's go onto this palette, and you get 4 shades, and essentially it is just boom, you can use all the shades and you're done. So I actually forgot to mention, when I was ordering the collection, I actually put in the Creature from the Black Lagoon mirror, which I really wanted, and then when I went to check out, they said it was sold out, and so I was like, okay, that's fine, no problem. And then I paid, and then 5 minutes later I saw on their Instagram saying that it was still available, and when I went back onto the website, it was there. I was not happy, and I actually wrote on their Instagram multiple times about how unhappy I was. No one actually replied because, you know, thousands of people writing these comments, and I wasn't the only person who had that issue. So that was one thing. That was another thing that I wasn't really happy about with the collection, just because, and I mean, I'm thinking about it now, I obviously didn't need it because I've seen how tiny it is, but it, as like a big fan, like a Universal Monsters fan, a big collector, I would love to have had it. But you know what, the money that I would have spent on the mirror, I paid on customs. So it kind of works out itself, I guess. So that was the first shade, that was Escape, and that went on really nicely. And now we're going to go on to the next shade, which is called Morajo Bay. I cannot pronounce things, and there's a bit of fallout. Not, I mean, it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna put this in my crease and blend that in. It has literally been 2 months since I've worn any makeup, and that literally means any makeup. Like, I haven't filmed. Obviously this is the first video that I'm filming because I haven't had any time, but thankfully my husband is watching the baby at the moment, so I am literally just sitting and filming this as quick as I can, just to kind of get it out here, because I miss filming and I miss like wanting to like talk about stuff. I have quite a few bits to talk, like to film, so they will be coming up soon. So don't forget to subscribe if you are interested in finding out my birth, not my birth story, obviously my baby's birth story, but like how everything went, and you know, the stuff that happened. So yeah, I'll be filming that soon. I don't know when, but I'll be filming it soon. So yeah, so far these are going on really nicely. It's blending in really nice. And then now I'm going to take this bigger brush, and we're going to go in with the deep shade, which is called Absolute Horror. So we're going to take this, it's like a dark green, it's not black, but it's dark green. Tap off any excess because I do not want it to fall out, and I'm just going to blend it up. And for someone who's not worn makeup in a while, I feel like I'm doing an okay job. I'm not really doing the best job, but it's looking fine, and it's not really patchy, and it's not really there's any issues, because I know Melt Cosmetics have issues when it comes to their collections. Like, some of their stuff is not always as consistent as you would hope. But you know what, the last thing I bought was the Bailey Sarian like eyeshadow palette and stuff, which was really nice. I really like that collection. But yeah, I haven't bought anything from them in a while, just because they don't really put stuff on Beauty Bay anymore. The last thing that they did was that purple palette, and I was like, I really want it, but I'm not massively needing it. I'm just going to go back in with the first shade and just blend out slightly, and just kind of make the wing bit more prominent. So yeah, let me know if you guys picked up anything in this collection, because it is a beautiful collection, and even though it wasn't like the most affordable, I still feel like for me it's worth it. Like I really am so happy that I got what I got, despite all the hiccups and some of the issues along the way. I'm glad it's here safe, and yeah, I'm so far enjoying it. So now we're going to go in with this yellow wash shade, which is called Lost, and I'm probably going to use one of the same brushes, I don't really care, but this is the only shimmer. And I know that in the other palette there's like another green and a bit more of a selection, but I wanted to just stick to this palette today because I feel like the Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein one, I can just use that in an up and coming video, so it gives me an excuse to use the palette. Oh, that's really nice. This is not as shimmery as I can see. Let's just, I'm a bit confused. Is it a shimmer or is it just a matte shade? Because it's kind of in between both, but the shimmer is not showing up that much, but it's definitely pigmented. It's definitely bright that you can see. So yeah, the palette itself is very nice. I'm liking that a lot. Yeah, so far we're doing really well. I mean, again, that setting powder isn't anything special, but it's still pretty decent. So now we're going to go onto the lips. I'm actually going to line my lips first with a lip liner, of course, because I'm going to make a complete mess out of this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just lined my lips with this new Maybelline pencil, which is in the shade Peking, and now I'm just going to go on with the liquid lipstick, which I'm very excited about because the red looks stunning and the doe foot is pretty nice and standard. So let's get this on. Okay, so that is the lips done. That is a very nice shade, and I think that works really well with the lip liner as well. It is drying down a bit slowly, and it is a bit dehydrating, like on my lips, like it's really like but I've tried one of their liquid lipsticks before, which I do quite like, and I've tried so many of their bullet ones, which are really cool. But this is my finished look, and you know what, I didn't try so many different things, but I'm really happy with the stuff that I got, and I apologize for this side, but you know what, I'm so happy that I picked up this collection because again, it's one of my dream collections to ever like have. But yeah, let me know what you picked up, and I will be definitely using this in an up and coming video because I'm so freaking excited. The eyeshadow palette, lipstick, setting powder, all amazing. The bag, when I use it, I'm sure it is perfectly fine. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this collection. Do you think it was rubbish? It was good? If you picked up anything, please let me know because I would love to know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. And I appreciate you sitting down and listening to me ramble on. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.